Do you know what you say to a herd of cattle as you're driving by? Oh, hey, cattle, don't mind me. I'm just moving along. What's up, everyone? It's Connor Faith, and so today I'm going to be doing a regular vlogging type video. I'm going to be doing the Get to Know Me tag. Let's go ahead and get started. Woohoo! What is your middle name? My middle name is actually Faith. My YouTube name is Connor Faith, and it's my first name and my middle name put together. So there's the answer to that one. It's Faith. Your favorite I took a nap. I swear I did. I'm not tired. I'm on a dry campus. I can't drink. I'm not drunk or any of that. Share your favorite subject in high school. Very stereotypical because I'm a history major. My favorite subject actually was social studies. And it was because of basically who I consider mentors within my social studies class that I actually became a history major in college. So if it especially wasn't for them, I would not be a history major in college. I probably would not even be in college right now. What is your favorite song at the moment? I was actually listening to it this morning as I went to go get lunch. It's a cover song from a acapella group called Home Free, and they just released a cover of What I Ain't Got, and that is so grammatically incorrect. But that's the name of the song, is What I Ain't Got, and it is, oh my god, it is incredible. I absolutely love it. It is my favorite song, and I'm going to put a link to the actual music video that they did in the description below. Have you participated in any sports? Actual sports, basketball, football, baseball? No. What instrumentalists and musicians consider sports? Yes. I was in marching band for 4 years in high school, and for three out of the 4 years I was in color guard. I marched my actual instrument my senior year, and I have technically been in sports if you consider those. What's your favorite book? Favorite book series? And my favorite book series actually happens to be Hunger Games. I don't know what it is about dystopian societies that are like, oh man, that's so awesome. But Hunger Games is actually really amazing, and I'm just going to say this once, for Mockingjay Part 2 coming out in November. I'm not emotionally ready. I'm not. What is your favorite color? Purple. Above me, there's a lot of purple. I just realized that the zigzags on the lambda down behind me, wait, where is it? That's really cool. It doesn't show up on the T, but the lambda's amazing. That's really cool. You can't even really tell that there's music notes above that. That's really cool. My big, actually, the letters themselves, my big made these for me before last semester whenever I initiated into LTZ. So these are from my big. This is actually from my twin. She's more like a halfie. We both have the same big, but we both didn't initiate at the same time. But yeah, purple. So moving right along, what is your favorite holiday? That's hard. That's actually really hard. I'm probably gonna go with any holiday where my mom gets to cook, because whenever my mom cooks, she goes all out and is amazing. Like as a kid, my brother, my dad, and I had a rule that for Thanksgiving, the day before Thanksgiving, that's when my mom does all the baking, is the day before Thanksgiving. Like all the stuff that you can be able to put in the refrigerator and not touch until it actually comes time to take it out, like for dessert or something. Like she'll make the ranch and she'll make all the dipping stuff and everything. She'll make that the night before Thanksgiving to make it easier, because she's going to be up at 8 o'clock in the morning through noon cooking, because we're going to have actual dinner at like noon before the game starts, or whenever the Cowboy game starts. We have a rule, and that it was an unspoken rule in the house that whenever my mother started baking on Wednesday night, you did not go into the kitchen unless you wanted death. I'm not even joking. Like, it really was. My mom's one of those people, and I love my mom to death, and I actually get this from her. She's one of those people that when she gets busy, you stay out of her way. If you wanted to get something that was in the pantry, you went outside, through the garage door, and that's how you got to the pantry. You were not allowed to enter that kitchen unless you were getting something to drink, because the fridge was like right there. So yeah, any holiday basically where my mom gets to cook, so a lot of time it happens to be Thanksgiving. Even though Thanksgiving's awesome. Have you been out of the country? Yes, and I'm going to go out of the country again in August. Links for that are going to be in the description box below. Check that out. I went to Italy back in 2012, and surprisingly in August, that's where I'm going back too. But yeah, I got to go to Italy in 2012. It was so much fun. Oh man, it didn't matter that I was doing the rainy season. It was still a blast. I still got to hang out with a lot of my friends, and I got to experience completely new things. It was so much fun. Do you speak any different languages? Not fluently. I can speak some German, some Spanish, and like that much Italian. Like literally that much Italian. And it's because for the Italian, it was for the 2012 trip to Italy. It was for the 2012 trip to Italy that I took with my music department at the university I go to. And German and Spanish happened to be because with the degree program I'm on, I have to take 4 semesters of a foreign language. Do you have any siblings? I have one older brother. He's 4 years older than me. But yeah, he's my only sibling that I have. What is your favorite restaurant? Macaroni Grill. It's an Italian restaurant. It's a good Italian restaurant. Like, it's really good. The food there is phenomenal. And you also get to ride on the table. Like, as a kid, went to Macaroni Grill was once every 3 year type thing, because it can get pretty pricey. But as a kid, whenever we did, like, there were days where my mom, my brother, and I would be out shopping and everything, and like we'd be at the Parks Mall, and we'd be doing all different kinds of running around, all different kinds of stuff, like either for back to school stuff or any of that, and we'll just cross over the bridge of 20 and go to Macaroni Grill and just be like, oh look, we're at Macaroni Grill. Oh man, it would be so good. It's so good. And you also get to write on the tables. Like, they have crowns on the tables where you can be able to write whatever you want on there. And so especially like whenever it's just me and my mom that are there, like we'll write notes to each other and everything, and like I'll compare handwritings, because my handwriting is actually a lot like my mother's, and it's hilarious and it's funny and I love it. Did you like school? I'm still in school. I'm in college, but I'm still in school and I really do like it. I go to a small private university, and one of the reasons why I love this university so much is because of the student-to-teacher ratio. It was 18-to-1, which in today's society is actually a lot smaller than student-to-teacher ratios in public high schools. So my professors actually get to have the one-on-one conversations with their students. And so for me, my professors all have an open door policy, or they'll email you back within like 24 hours or something if you have a question, and they're not afraid to answer your questions. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna miss my professors when I graduate. I'm gonna miss them. Sad face. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Superwoman. Obviously, that's gonna be number 1. Solely because she was the one that actually got me into YouTube and got me addicted to YouTube. Connor Franto is the second person I fell in love with because he's hilarious. Oh man, Smosh Games. Dude, Smosh Games, they're hilarious. And with Smosh Games, I'm gonna have to go with Markiplier. Because, yeah, his videos are hilarious, especially his drinking videos. They're so funny. It's so funny. And then Smosh Games, the way they treat each other, but yet you know that they're all really cool with each other and they're all really good friends, but yet they're willing to pick on each other whenever they want. Like, they can be able to pick on each other and they know the lines, and sometimes they cross those lines, and sometimes they get to the line, and it's hilarious. Favorite movie series? No, I'm gonna say it because the new teaser trailer came out today. Star Wars. Here's how much of a fan of the Star Wars franchise I am. When episode 1 came out, I had a birthday party based on episode 1. Episode 2, I had a birthday party based on episode 2. Episode 3, saw episode 3 before it came out, had a birthday around that one as well. I grew up with Star Wars. So favorite franchise is Star Wars franchise, and then favorite individual movie by itself is The Day After Tomorrow. And why I love The Day After Tomorrow is mostly like the CGI effects and everything, and the story and the storyline itself, but also the music that's in there. Because like the music, for me, if I can be able to listen to a soundtrack and I can be able to tell instantly what's going on in the movie, the composer did a pretty great job. Like, you can listen to composer for The Day After Tomorrow actually does a really good job of presenting the whole sci-fi, well, not really sci-fi, but scientific type music that really kind of correlates with a true natural disaster that could have happened. So yeah, there's that. What are some of your favorite TV shows? Wait, where's my, I have a ghost. Obviously, Game of Thrones is one of my favorite ones. If you've never heard of Game of Thrones, where have you been the past 5 years? Definitely Game of Thrones. And I have a ghost. Ghost. But yeah, definitely the Game of Thrones. Once Upon a Time is another one of my favorite shows, and I love Once Upon a Time. How to Get Away with Murder is another one. Empire. Oh man, Game of Thrones, How to Get Away with Murder, Once Upon a Time, Empire. One more. Grimm. That's the one No, actually, yes, Grimm. But I'm also gonna put Hannibal in there as well, because Hannibal is about to come out again. I'm really excited about Hannibal. But if I had to choose between Grimm and Hannibal, I choose Hannibal, because the acting is phenomenal in that series. Everything about that show is amazing. It's creepy, it's scary, and it's one of those type of scary shows I can actually watch, but I hate scary stuff. But it's so cool. Okay, moving on from that. What phone do you have? I have a Galaxy S4. Do you have any pets? Right now, I don't. Again, I live on campus, kind of really can't have pets on campus. But throughout my life, in the order of which they came, I've had a cat, a dog, a cat, a squirrel, and then 3 more kittens. There have been, 8. There was another cat in the picture, but that cat left. So within my lifetime, there have been 8 pets that have lived in my household. So there's that. Oh man, my nose is itchy. So yeah, that's the Get to Know Me tag. Hopefully you guys learned something about me. This is not like the other 2 videos where they're very serious. This is where I kind of get to be myself, and you guys kind of got to see my personality a little. Hopefully, I don't know. And I just did a really cool hair flip. But make sure to check out my Off to Italy I Go video. Links are going to be in the description for everything that deals with the Italy trip. I can talk. I swear I can. But all the links are going to be in the description for my Italy trip. Make sure to check out my other videos that I have done. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Do 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 do. Banana do 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 do. Banana do 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 do.